Good morning, Texas. We are doing all things dance, and I'll be showing you a move or two. GMT starts now.
Live, this is Good Morning Texas.
Good morning, Texas. Happy Wednesday. I'm Erin Hunter. We have got a jam-packed, fun show for you today, you guys. We are continuing day 3 of GMT Wedding Week with cocktails and catering. We're getting to the food and the drinks this morning. But as you just saw, Paige is giving us a few dance lessons, so we're prepared for any wedding or vow renewal celebration. She was honestly giving it to us this morning. I saw that for the first time as you saw it for the first time, and she kicked that leg up, so I'm excited to see what else she brings to us. And since Wednesday, we had to bring you a Wellness Wednesday this time to break down 5 things you need to know about your health. So we're gonna get to that and so much more. Let's pop over to the Weather Center, see what's going on outside. Greg, good morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you, Erin. Good morning, everyone. Well, sunny skies out there today. Temperatures, they're starting to warm up a little bit. It was nice and comfortable this morning, but they're already warming up out there. We're going to be looking at those above normal, almost summer-like temperatures as we go through the next few days. Taking you out to Rockwall, though, the Trend Tower camera there. Look at those blue skies out there along with the Lake Ray Hubbard, nice and blue there, nice and calm with those winds that are calm, 69 degrees there right now. And then as we come back over to Cedar Hill, looking at Joe Pool Lake there off in the distance, already back up to 71. So, yes, we are looking at those temperatures that are warming up out there for today, those upper 60s now. As you get out to Waxahachie, you're already at 70 degrees, 64 heading out to Terrell and Canton, and those upper 60s getting out to Fort Worth, Decatur, already back up to 70 degrees. So those temperatures will quickly warm the rest of today with the sunny skies. We also have the air quality concerns for today. So that's back again, a sign of a summer-like conditions out there with that combination of the sunny skies, very light winds, and very warm temperatures. Ozone levels could become unhealthy if you're sensitive to that later today. But look at these high temperatures. We're going to be in the upper 80s, around 90, maybe 91 heading over to Fort Worth later today. Those upper 80s up along the Red River. So that's going to be well above that normal high of 83. So we are looking at those summer-like temperatures that will continue on into the weekend. Staying rain-free for now, but we are talking about storm chances that do return late Sunday, heading into the early part of next week. So we'll talk more about that a little bit later in the show. But now, Erin, back to you.
It's time for day 3 of GMT Wedding Week, and I hope you guys brought your taste buds. Every celebration needs 2 things: great cocktails and unforgettable food. But creating a menu that you and your guests love can be a lot. So we're going to help you out, and we're starting off with some cocktails. So Tommy the bartender is with us this morning, along with our Wedding Week couple, of course, Deva and Samson Douglas. Hello to everybody.
Hi.
Oh, this is going to be fun today. We're making cocktails. Tommy, tell me, why do signature cocktails add such a fun and personal touch to a wedding or even a vow renewal?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, when guests come to your wedding, they want to drink.
They're thinking about the drinks before they get there.
Yeah. So, and you want to have some cocktails that kind of match your personality, match your story, you know, all of that. So, like working with guests and brides and grooms that want to create these cocktails, I love doing that.
Yes.
So.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Deb, I'm coming to you. Yeah. What is your cocktail vibe? What is your go-to when you go to a restaurant?
My favorite cocktail vibe is I don't want to taste the alcohol.
I
just want it to be sweet. I want it to taste really good, but I do not want to taste the alcohol.
I am with you on that, okay? I want it to be a surprise when I get to the destination. Yes, indeed. Okay, so Tommy, walk us through a specialty cocktail that would be perfect for the bride.
Perfect. Mrs. Deva, I have the perfect cocktail for you, for sure. So when I hear I don't want to taste the alcohol, right, I hear I want a balanced cocktail. Yes. That's what I hear. Yes. So I'm going to start off with something that's similar to like a French 75. It's going to be light, it's going to be effervescent, it's going to be bubbly. You can use either a good gin, a good quality tequila. Right now, for you, I'm going to use a good quality tequila. So I'm going to add just about 1.5 ounces of our Tahona here for you. And when I think about the bride's cocktail, I'm thinking like floral, I'm thinking about the bouquet, I'm thinking of all about that stuff. So let's throw the bouquet in the cocktail. Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of Saint Germain, which is like an herbaceous liqueur. It's going to add a floral, botanical flavor to this.
Just a dollop of that?
Just a dollop, a little dollop of daisy. You know. So
exactly.
What you want to use is freshly squozen lime juice. That's going to really help out the cocktails here. That's why you hire professionals for your bar.
There we go.
Service.
A little lime juice?
Little lime juice.
Oh, a little lime.
Little lime juice.
Also, I heard you say squozzed.
Oh, squoze, yeah,
Squoze.
freshly squoze and
Yeah.
lime
Past
juice.
tense of squeeze. I like it. Very
something
good.
like that.
All right. Tell me, every time you come, I love to do the shaking. Can I shake the
Absolutely.
Can I shake the shaker today?
I think last time there was a little, you tried to take my job away from me, so I'm gonna make sure.
Yeah, but that's because you come on here and you do such a good job every time. You might try and take my job. So I got to be prepared just in case.
That's a good shake, by the way. I'm practicing.
All right, here we go.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe. Nope. I don't have the bartender.
Well, it's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a harder shake real quick, but you did a really good job. I'm gonna open this up here for us, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour this into our
Fabulous. And while he's pouring that up, I'm coming to you, Samson. Go
Okay.
ahead and start telling us, what's your favorite drink?
Oh, wow. So typically when I order a drink, when my wife and I go out on a date, it's going to be something on the rocks. I actually like to, I like the taste of the liquor. I want to taste it. Or if I'm feeling, something a little different, I'll do like a sidecar or a Manhattan or an old fashioned. So
You
it
know
really
what
just
you like.
depends on my vibe. Yes.
But you know what? What do they say? Opposites attract. She doesn't want to taste the liquor. He
Yes.
wants to taste all of it.
Taste all of it.
What did you just top off our drink with?
So instead of the traditional like champagne, I used a really good rosé. So it's like pink and nice and effervescent and floral. And then when all of your bridal party's hanging around, they can have this nice, pretty Instagrammable cocktail with a little flower in there
Little
for you.
garnish.
Look at the flower.
For
of
her?
course.
Okay, tell us what
Beautiful.
you would do for the groom.
All right, so for the groom, I heard Samson say, I like my booze.
Yeah, you do.
So,
This is so
it's
good.
good to know ahead of time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna follow my guest's
That's amazing.
plan.
Delicious.
Add a little bit of 1792 bourbon here.
Uh-huh.
And he said he liked old fashions and Manhattans, right? So I'm gonna do a little mix of both. I'm gonna make a cocktail that seems like a Manhattan and an old fashioned had a baby. I'm gonna add a little bit of bourbon, a little bit of chai infused sweet vermouth. Sweet vermouth is a fortified wine. So it's gonna be a red wine with different botanicals. The next thing I'm gonna add is just a little bit of black cherry juice.
Ooh, and that's real black cherry juice,
Real
too.
black cherry juice. Ain't nothing like Luxardo, I'll tell you.
Ain't nothing like it.
Just a dash of black walnut bitters. So now you have that black walnutty, vermouthy, bourbony, caramelly deliciousness. I'm gonna go ahead and ice that down. Do you want to stir?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do. Yes, I
While
do
you
want to
stir,
stir.
I'm gonna get our glasses nice and iced.
Yes, passing this along. Here we go.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay, I think she's stirred beautifully.
I love it.
I'm gonna come back to this one over here because this one's good.
Yeah,
It
that's a
was
good little-
really, really
little
good.
drink.
Tommy, if you could, because you're so knowledgeable, while you're pouring this up, if you could tell us where we can find you if somebody wants to book you for their little shindig.
I'm an open book. Tommy the Bartender, Instagram.
It's just that easy, y'all. I was waiting for some more. It is
Nope.
just that easy. It's also at the bottom of your screen. Here we go. Oh, wow. And it's a beautiful color, too,
is.
indeed. All right, everybody, let's do a little cheers.
Go.
Samson. Oh, well, I'm the only one with
Tommy's not in this because we're not
let's
garnishing.
try it.
We're just trying to taste.
There we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
Cheers to you guys, a fabulous couple, and cheers to you, Tommy,
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
for making fabulous drinks. Now, you guys, we want to make sure that we're drinking responsibly.
Delicious.
Samson, Deborah, come on this way, because as we drink responsibly, we want to make sure we're eating good too. Unforgettable
Yes.
food. That's what makes a fabulous event, right? Well, your drink set.
Absolutely.
You forgot your drink. It's okay. We'll go back and get it, girl. But that's totally all right because we are over here. We are ready to go and we're ready to dabble in some food. We are here with Chef D, who's showing us how couples can create a memorable menu, no matter the size or even the budget of the celebration. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
We're
and
so
hey, couple.
excited. Okay, Chef D, tell us, why is choosing the right food such a major part of your event?
Well, to be honest, people aren't cookie cutter, so your food shouldn't be cookie cutter.
Right.
You don't want to go somewhere and get that plain piece of chicken with sauce. You want something with flavor that's bold, that's unique, like you.
I know that's right.
Love
Okay,
it.
put your personality in the drinks and the food, right? Okay, so when it comes to celebration, food and taste, they can be similar, but they can also be very different between a couple. How was it the first time when you guys picked?
Oh my goodness, it was kind of hard for us at first because Samson had a relationship with someone at a local restaurant, and we decided to work with them to do the catering for us.
Very good. Okay, well, we're making salmon this morning.
We're making salmon because you want to give people options at the wedding. So whether you want to have chicken and fish or beef, whatever, we're making salmon.
Let's do it. Where do we start?
So we're doing a 2-in-1 glaze and marinade. So we're going to start with all these wet ingredients, and you can just put that right on top of that fish.
Let's do it.
That's
Okay,
as simple
we're
as
all going to get in on it. We're all going to put the wet ingredients all into this one right here.
No, we're going to dump it right on top of the fish, actually.
We got some there. Yeah, we'll dump her in. Samson, this one's for you. We're putting everybody to work today.
Soy and sesame oil. You dump all that fun stuff in there. And
this is the fun part.
Yes, it is, and it's easy, right? Yes. And so you dump that, you let it sit for a little bit, and then once it sits, then you're ready to go into the skillet.
Okay.
Right? So then I'm going to give it a good little mix.
A good zhuzh, right? You have to massage.
Make sure all those flavors, right?
Show it that you care.
Once it's gotten a chance to sit, we'll put some of the seasoning on there. And then we'll just dust it on, keep it simple, right?
But you know what I always say?
And then don't be afraid to get it in the mix. Because I think people get nervous about that.
Mix it in there. That's where all the flavor is.
Mix it in because remember, it's also going to be the glaze later. So that same seasoning is what's going to make that fish delicious on the back end.
Nice.
So it'll go straight into your skillet, and then you'll top it with a little bit more seasoning, and then it goes. That's it.
You know, I love that you don't hold back on seasoning, okay? Because we need the flavor, right?
Well, yes. You want people to remember your food on your wedding day, and for the right reasons, not the wrong.
What makes this a good option, do you think, salmon?
Because it's light. And I think it's also a great price point for a lot of people. I mean, we love fish, right? But we could go snapper, but maybe that's a little bit more than you want to spend for your average guest. Salmon is also economical, so I mean, it's a great option.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm coming back to you guys because I want to discuss catering and all the things you got. You said you had a friend at your first wedding, and so going into this, and I know it's a little bit more intimate. What are you hoping for this go round? Do you think?
I'm hoping for something more intimate and something that has true flavor. Yes. That's just like, oh my gosh, you were going to remember the food because it tastes so well.
You know what though? We're getting unique this morning. I mean, the way she's saucing it up. And I heard there's mango pico de gallo coming in.
There's some mango pico de gallo. So once you get through all of the marinade and you sear off your fish, you dump all of your dry ingredients into the pot. So that's what I love this because it's literally a dump.
It's a dump kind of dish.
It's a dump kind of dish.
Look, this is for everybody at home. This is a dump kind of dish. Get into it.
And we'll make sure we give you the recipe too so that you can recreate this at home on your own free time so you can enjoy the flavors.
Yes, indeed.
So once you get everything dumped in there, it simmers for about 20 minutes and then it's done, right? And so once it's done, your fish looks so good.
Amazing.
And then, you know, you can glaze it as much as you want. And I had already made some, of course, so we're going to pour it on because I'm a saucy type of girl, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to ask because we have some forks in here, so we're gonna make sure that Deborah and Samson get to participate. My goodness. Tell us, Chef D, where we can find you because you made something delicious today.
So absolutely. So you can find me on Instagram at Sophisticated Delights or our website, sophisticatedDelights.com. And all of our menus and pricing are available. So no matter your budget, no matter the couple, you'll be able to see all our variety.
There you go. And you guys, she does dessert too. We are halfway through our Wedding Week series. Is it good?
So good.
I know that's right. Tomorrow we're talking Wedding Planning 101, and Friday we're giving Samson and Deborah a vow renewal celebration that even you will remember. I'm so excited, you guys. Paige is also going to be dancing and doing all the things. Let's see it. What do you got, my girl?
Hey, guess what we're doing? We are doing a little dancing. And I'm here with Miss Michelle Flea. Hey, Flea, I should say, with Studio 22. This is so much fun. When it comes to weddings, the dance is such an important part of the process. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Paige. Great to be here this morning.
Well, I'm so excited to interview you because Studio 22 is unique in that you offer all different styles of dance. And as you can see with the people behind us, they're doing their own style. And that's what makes it so unique is that when people are planning their wedding and they're thinking about that all-important dance, they can be really specific about creating a dance that's really suitable to what they want to project and the theme of their wedding.
Well, every couple's a little bit different. Some couples like to be a little bit more casual, relaxed, and not too choreographed. But some couples come in, they have a vision about what they want for their first dance. A lot of dips, leans, lunges. So it's very different and very specific to each couple. So we are always happy to design dances for couples that are specific to them.
And as we heard with the music change, we've got two couples that are doing another unique style. Tell me what this style is all about.
So this is one of our popular styles, salsa. So over here we have our couples. They are demonstrating salsa, different steps, a lot of
What makes
flash.
salsa such a great style of dance to incorporate into a wedding?
It has a lot of energy, a lot of turns, a lot of sassy sexiness. And so if you're wanting a little bit more energy for your wedding dance, a salsa is a good choice to have.
Well, and you told me before that many times the grooms kind of come into this process begrudgingly. They're not particularly interested in coming and taking dance lessons. But what you have found is that once they start the process, the grooms get all into it, and it really becomes a really fun part of the wedding planning process.
It really does. So, you know, sometimes people think of a wedding dance as just something else. They got to check off the list of their things to do. So generally, gentlemen are coming in for dance lessons because they just want to make their bride happy, right? And the bride typically has a vision about what they want for their first dance. But what we often see is once those couples come in and they start taking their lesson, the gentlemen are like, hey, you know, I get to lead my bride. I get to make her look good.
And I got to say, this style of music is my style of music.
I mean,
and you're going to be seeing me a little later cutting a rug myself. But check this out. This is such a great style. The two-step, the country swing, so Texas. This is perfect for the country
I mean,
bride.
being that we're here in Texas, this is a very popular wedding dance style. It does travel around the floor, and so we always want to make sure that the couples will have a big dance floor to dance on, or they're going to end up doing donuts on the floor. So, yeah, but certainly a very popular style.
I gotta tell you, this whole thing, this experience just makes me smile, just to see the different styles of dance and hear the music's different, the transitions that come, because each style is so unique and that you can really impart your own personality. Well, I think we're looking at a little tango.
Well, if you want a little bit of passion,
oh yeah,
close embrace, leg flicks,
talk to me,
in your first dance, this is a great style to consider. Yeah.
Check that out. As they're doing their dance, I want to brag on you a little bit too. Studio 22, and you yourself have made appearances on Dancing with the Stars. That had to be so exciting.
It really was. I mean, being able to work with Cheryl Burke, putting together a special show with her, and then also getting to train some of the contestants on the show is definitely an experience of a lifetime.
That is wonderful that you had that opportunity. Now, this is unique. Tell me about the dance style that we're seeing behind us.
Well, this is a style called West Coast Swing, and it is a very popular style, very versatile with different kinds of music, from slow, romantic, sexy music to top 40 music to R&B, even country. You can dance a West Coast Swing style too. So like I said, it's a very versatile style. But with regards to our packages at Studio 22, like I said, we like to accommodate different couples, their needs, their budgets, and their time frames. So
yeah, because how complicated is it? When somebody's coming into this, they're thinking, I have 2 left feet, I'm not going to be able to do this, but you say that give you a little bit of time, you can make any of these.
We actually can get couples to look good in one lesson. So if you're feeling stressed out about, oh my gosh, we haven't done our wedding lesson yet, we just don't want to do the high school sway, you know, for 4 or 5 minutes, then we can actually get couples looking good together just in one lesson. If you want to add a little bit more flash to a wedding dance, like a dip, a lift, so a lot of spins and twirls and rotation, our 5-lesson wedding package is one of our most popular packages. And then we do have a 10-lesson package that if we want to develop more choreography or even bring in some of the wedding party to learn how to dance as well.
Well, as everybody is now coming back to the dance floor, it seems like an appropriate time for us to tell you that we're going to be coming back. I'm going to be doing my very best, a little swing action myself. That'll be happening throughout the show. Michelle, this has been a lot of fun.
Oh, it's been great meeting you.
Okay, so stay tuned for that. Right now, I'll send it back to you. Here we go.
Oh my goodness, we can't wait to come back out to you, Paige. But until then, we're talking wedding gifts for the bride and groom, along with their groomsmen and bridesmaids too. We'll give you some ideas. And next on GMT, May is Women's Health Month, and Dr. Patel is here with the 5 things women need to know about their health. You don't want to miss that. Keep it here. On this Wellness Wednesday, what women need to know in honor of Women's Health Month. It's a great reminder to women to make sure that they check in with their own health. And Dr. Priya Patel is here to help us do that. She's with Feminology MD, and she joins me with 5 things every woman should know about her health. Good morning to you, Dr. Patel.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm so good. Glad to have you back. You always give us the goods. So let's get into it.
Always a good time.
Come on. What do you wish more women knew or understood about their own health?
Well, I mean, I think Women's Health Month is a great time to prioritize our health, but really we should be doing that all year long.
Yes.
I think often women are told, oh, your labs are normal, so everything must be fine. But they have a myriad of symptoms. They're tired, they have brain fog, they just don't feel themselves. And I think, you know, I would urge women to investigate further and don't just settle for I'm okay.
Yes, yes, indeed. Do your own research.
Yes.
Lean in. The first thing you say women need to be aware of is their hormones. Why do you say that?
Well, I think, you know, women often don't realize that our hormones often can shift in our mid to late 30s. The average age of menopause is between 51 and 52 years of age.
Okay.
Perimenopause is when hormonal shifts can start to happen. Actually can start 10 to 15 years prior. So that's an extensive period of our
Whoa.
lifetime. We often think, oh, it's in your 50s or your 60s.
Right.
But it's often, these shifts are happening much earlier.
Well, that makes me think of, what does that say on your side car? It says objects are closer than they appear.
Yes.
Like, this feels very much closer
it's
than
so
we
much
think.
better to think that it's far away.
Yes, and yeah,
100%.
you're right. And so tell me, because you just mentioned lab tests, being able to ask questions, leaning in, paying attention, doing our own research. I want to skip to, you say fatigue and low energy are a red flag. Why is that?
So I think, you know, we often attribute fatigue or low energy to just life.
Right.
Oh, I'm just doing too much, I'm too tired. But they can often be a sign of hormonal imbalances, nutrient deficiencies, thyroid dysfunction, stress overload. And so you really do need to lean in and pay attention to those symptoms because they can be a sign of something deeper that's happening in the body.
So even though it's small, we should still pay attention,
Yes,
is what
absolutely.
it sounds like.
Yes.
You also say women should not accept normal, and I think you just said that. If it doesn't feel normal, it's not normal.
100%.
I
think we lean into our bodies. Women are very in tune with themselves, but then often when you're hearing external noise that, oh, it's normal, you're doing too much, you should be feeling tired, then we sort of start to internalize and normalize that and think, okay, well, maybe there's a shift, but maybe it's in my head. Maybe I'm not sleeping as well. Maybe, and really, it's if you're not feeling great, pay attention. It usually is a sign that there is something deeper happening.
Usually you are your only and biggest advocate, so
Yes.
if no one's going to do it, then you should.
No one is going to advocate for you.
Now, can I ask you, lab tests?
Yes.
Can you tell me what kind?
Yeah, so beyond basic lab tests, right? Typically you'll go to the doctor. They're going to check your cholesterol. They're going to do basic heart screening, you know, basic body system functions. But you really want to, I think a detailed thyroid panel is important to check for thyroid dysfunction. You want to check for nutrient deficiencies, so really in-depth vitamin panels, looking for inflammatory markers to make sure there's not high inflammation or cortisol imbalance, and then even hormones when appropriate.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so let me ask you this. One thing we can enact, simple, that will change how we pay attention to our health.
I would say really it starts with routine preventative care. So routine screening, making sure you're doing your yearly primary care or yearly OBGYN exam, but then making sure that you're doing comprehensive labs as a part of that and not just sort of glossing over things, but making sure that everything in the body is functioning as optimally as possible. And then doing your routine pap smears, your mammograms when appropriate, colonoscopies. Your preventative care is your foundation.
Exactly.
And then beyond that, actually pay attention to how you're feeling. Your energy, your mood, your sleep habits, your menstrual cycles.
They all play into our health.
If you're starting to, don't wait until you feel really terrible to seek help.
There you go. And that's the main thing, and that is the main tip for the day. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Such a pleasure.
Indeed. All right, we're going to check back in with Paige. She kept her dancing shoes on and continues to cut a rug inside Dallas's Studio 22. Hello to you, my girl.
Well, good morning to you and good morning, Texas again. Yes, we are here at Studio 22. I am excited to introduce you to my new dance partner. This is Sergey. So
Thank you very much.
I'm so glad that you're here seeing these people dance. There's something so special about it. We're going to be doing a little bit of a Western swing. But Sergey, I want to hear all about you.
Absolutely.
Tell me where you're from.
Absolutely. I was born and raised in St. Petersburg, Russia, and started dancing when I was 9 years old. So it's been, I don't want to tell you and count how many years it's been since then, but I've been doing it ever since and love it. it's my passion, turn it into a career, and here we are.
And it's so great that you were able to turn this passion into a career, that you were able to apply that and then allow others to learn from you just the benefits and the blessings of dance. What does it mean to you to be able to do this every day?
You know, this is a great question, and every day just seeing the joy that people get from learning something new skills, you know, developing new friends, family,
and
new
also
community.
exercising new muscles,
absolutely,
not only
yeah.
from a physical standpoint, but also from a creative standpoint and a different way of expressing themselves.
It's definitely putting everybody out of their comfort zone, and that's a great thing to witness. You know, their breakthroughs, their light bulb moments.
All right, well, shall we do a little Western swing?
Absolutely.
All
Are you
right,
ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Good. Let's go.
Talk me through it.
Yeah, so you're going to walk through,
All right.
and then we're going to change places again. Now you're going to turn. Now I'm going to turn. Everybody gets to turn. I'm going to turn you one more time in. Now we're going to spin out. You ready for a dip? And
Woo! Oh, I love it. That is so much fun. And there's so much joy that's associated with the dance to be able to do that. And also that sense of accomplishment, having that dip at the end. There's so much drama associated with it. And knowing that the spotlight's on you, that can be intimidating, but it's a memory that'll last forever.
absolutely. And those memories usually go by very quick. You step in and then you're off the floor and it goes by in a flash.
Let's do it one more time,
absolutely.
shall we?
Yeah. We're going to go across, across again. Then we're going to spin you in. We'll do a little lean.
Oh, I'll take that lean.
And one more dip. One more for the road.
One more for the road. This was so much fun. Greg, I'm wondering if you could cut a rug with me on the dance floor. What do you think? Thanks,
I think you can. Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
All right, Paige, cutting the rug there. All right, weather-wise out there, we're looking at those clear skies out there for you. Temperatures are starting to warm up over the next few days, so we'll take one more look at your forecast when GMT continues after this.
Live, this is Good Morning Texas.
It was quite beautiful yesterday. Perfect patio weather,
It was
honestly.
nice.
Maybe again today.
It's starting to warm up a little bit, though. It might get a little warm for some. I don't know if you like temperatures a little warmer.
You do.
Well, yeah, but a little too early for 90s.
Yeah, okay, no 90s.
Yeah, but
I'll take the 80s,
that's where
though.
we're headed over the next few days. It's going to feel a little bit more like summer across the area. We'll have some strong south winds later this week as well. Still nice out there for you right now, but we are starting to warm up. 71 degrees already taken you out to the UNT campus. You see clear skies, very light southeast winds out there for us here this morning. And as we come back over to DBU, 73 already. So those temperatures warming up pretty quickly, and that trend will continue today. We're going to top out close to 90 before it's all said and done today. So that combination of the very warm temperatures, light winds, we do have that air quality alert in effect for today, so definitely keep that in mind with those ozone levels that could become unhealthy here later today. Now, as we go through the rest of this week, yes, we are looking at low 90s right through Friday. We're going to carry those temperatures right around 90 on into the upcoming weekend. But also the next chance for some showers and thunderstorms will be back into the vicinity as we get into Sunday, mainly north and west of Dallas and Fort Worth late in the day on Sunday. Some low wind chances, it looks like, mainly north of I-20. But then as we get on into next week, we'll see that cold front approaching. It's going to take its time working its way across North Texas, and that may provide a little bit more focus for some showers and thunderstorms Monday, Tuesday, maybe even into the middle of next week as well. So definitely keep that in mind as we will get into a more unsettled weather pattern, but very warm until then. Those gusty south winds 20 to 25 as we go through the weekend. Those temperatures not really going to cool down, even though that front does move on through the area. We'll keep it in the low mid 80s. And then as we count down toward Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial start to summer, temperatures are going to be pretty close to average for us with those daytime highs in the low to mid 80s. All right, Aaron, back to you.
I think we're all counting down to Memorial Day weekend. Thanks so much, Greg. All right, staying in theme of wedding week, Markham Fine Jewelers continues to be part of most people's most joyous occasions. And located in Frisco and South Lake, they have been the luxury destination for choice for world-class brands and collections. And this morning, I'm joined by Raja Muzaffar and Jelaine Hundley from Markham Fine Jewelers to help guide us on ideas for wedding gifts for everyone, quite literally. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So glad to have you guys here. So these pieces are absolutely stunning. I've already picked out my favorite, but I would love if you could walk us through the collection a bit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned, we love to be part of people's most joyous occasions. So our team works really, really hard to work with these world-class brands to be able to bring in stunning collections that mean so much more to people that are wearing it or gifting it. So we brought a little bit of collection of you know, timepieces and jewelry that we carry with the brands from Omega, Longines, Breitling, Tag Heuer.
Wow.
Most recently, Omega and Breitling were up in the space in our most recent mission, which made history.
Really?
So
That's incredible.
You would see the astronauts wearing it.
We get to be a part of it a little
Yeah,
bit from afar, right?
Absolutely.
Very
And
good.
we have stunning pieces from Mikimoto, traditional wedding day gift from groom to his wife.
Oh, wow.
And then Jelaine can also speak more about the other collections we have.
Absolutely. So we have Roberto Coin here. We have Quiot. We have some engagement rings or a special anniversary ring.
Yes.
And then we have a gorgeous ring. This is one of my favorites. In fact, I'm going to pick it up
Yeah,
and
pick
just
her up.
show it. Okay, so this is from JB Star. It is 2 different stones combined together. It's called a toi et moi, and that means you and me. So it is like perfect for an anniversary gift, any
Or a
type
vow
of
renewal.
Absolutely.
A great way to
I love this ring. It's gorgeous.
And it has a story, and I think that's what
does.
people can
People
really
love
get
a
behind.
story.
Exactly,
They do.
exactly. So tell me, how important is it to invest in these type of pieces? Because these are the pieces that usually end up getting passed down to the next generation.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, jewelry is one of the very few things that a person can wear from one generation to the next. So these pieces are very special, and we always have that in our mind. A lot of times when you visit a jewelry store or our stores, what you see is the end product, which is the product itself. But what happens on the back end is we have this in mind, that the person that will be receiving it, wearing it, will be eventually passing it down, or they will wear it for forever.
Turns
So
into an heirloom
that's,
for everyone.
That's where our industry employs some of the finest artisans and people in the world.
That's
and they
incredible.
all have passion, and that's why we are able to bring all of this out.
Well,
for
that's
you.
why everything is so
Yeah.
stunning on the table, is because there was so much work put into it behind the scenes
Yeah.
before the product actually
and
shows
quality
up.
materials.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Exactly.
so important, particularly when you're talking about heirloom pieces.
Summer is upon us, you guys, and you guys have a few things going on at Markham. Can you tell me a little bit about
Yeah,
it?
so we can share a few things with you. We have an event called World of Watches. Our team just attended Watches and Wonders in Geneva. There we're able to see some of the finest collections of timepieces the world has to offer, and we're able to hand select every single piece that is going to be in our stores.
Very
so
good.
we will be announcing it very soon, and if people that are interested in attending these special events, obviously we will share towards the end of this segment on how they can learn more about it.
Well, I'm going to tell them about it right now, actually. Watch collectors, make sure you got your notepads ready to learn so much more. You can visit MarkhamFineJewelers.com, or you can visit their location in South Lake Town Square or Frisco, outside of the Stonebriar Mall. You guys want to make sure you do that, because everything on this table is absolutely stunning. Thank you guys for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
The countdown to the altar is on. Tomorrow on GMT, our special wedding week continues when the couple sits down for a table talk to break down wedding planning and toast to the bride and groom with a glass of Texas wine. Tomorrow, we taste test what's new at Texas Vineyards. Paige, what dance are you learning next?
I'm telling you, the dancing shoes are still on, and we thought I'd let you have an opportunity to see how the pros do it. We'll be coming back to Studio 22. That's all happening after the break. GMT, we'll be right back.
IKEA fans, get excited. A brand new IKEA store is opening today in Rockwall. And before the grand opening, Paige stopped by the Frisco location to learn so much more.
Today is a special day. We are celebrating the opening of a brand new IKEA in Rockwall. Now, while that IKEA is still under construction, good news is that we are here at the IKEA in Frisco. It'll be a different store in Rockwall, but it'll still have the same inspiration and design. I'm excited to introduce you to Ben Sandoval to tell us more. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I am great. This is exciting. We're really looking forward to the grand opening of the Rockwall location. But let's talk about the IKEA experience. For people who have never been to an IKEA, what can they expect?
They can absolutely expect a great time when they come into our stores. At IKEA, we have a vision to create a better everyday life for the many people. So one of the ways that we do that is making sure we have solutions for everyone. So whether you're living in a small space, maybe you're living with children, Maybe you're just trying to organize your living or you have a business, we have a solution for you.
All right, for those in Rockwall and the surrounding areas, what can they expect with the opening of that new store?
Yeah, they can expect to get inspired for every room in their house. What they'll be able to find are all of our top sellers. We'll have over 7,000 articles that they can view throughout the shopping experience, and over 5,000 of those they can pick up the same day and take them home within that day.
Well, this is going to be the first ground up store that you have done since 2019. So there's got to be a lot of energy, a lot of excitement surrounding this new facility.
There really is. You know, at IKEA, we have three main focuses. One's around affordability, accessibility, and sustainability. And this new location, not only does it have a lot of new sustainable initiatives that we're focused on, but it also provides our customers accessibility so they don't have to drive all the way to IKEA Frisco, IKEA Grand Prairie, or our new IKEA University Park location downtown.
All right, let's also talk about where we're standing right now. I feel like I've been transformed into a fantastic kitchen. You have so many different kitchen models. Is there anything about this particular kitchen that stands out?
Yeah, I think one of the great things about our kitchens is the functionality of them. They are very, very tailored to making sure that your space is highly functional, and our kitchens come with a 25-year warranty.
That's a long time, and that gives you a lot of peace of mind when you're making an investment. You also have a specialty that people may not be as aware of, and that involves closets. You've got lots of solutions that in some cases are a fraction of the cost of other competitors out there.
Yeah, that's our IKEA PAX family. So if you're looking for closet solutions, those frames come with a 10-year warranty, and you can actually break them down and customize them right here in the store with a planner. We'll help you customize it exactly to your space. So whether you need it for your closet, for your business, or for another area of the home, we've got coworkers right here ready to help you design it up.
And every room in the house is replicated in the showroom. You can really get the inspiration and see how it'll fit into your home. But one other question I have, what about the meatballs, the Swedish meatballs?
The Swedish meatballs. You know, funny you ask. We actually have some here for you.
Oh, I cannot wait to sample some. This is the thing I've been looking forward to the most. But in addition to being really inspired, I'm gonna take a little sample of these and I'm gonna let you tell us more about the grand opening of the store in Rockwall.
Yep, grand opening is coming soon. We are still not quite ready to announce our grand opening date, but you'll see it come out very shortly. We'll have activities going on, giveaways, and a great new experience that you won't find anywhere else other than Rockwall today.
If the meatballs are any indication of what you will experience here at IKEA, I'll tell you, it'll be exceptional. Ben, this has been fun and it's been delicious. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
The new IKEA is open today on I-30 in Rockwall. Doors open at 10 a.m. So right when this show ends, stop by for live music and entertainment. The first 100 people are eligible to receive swag bags and other giveaways. For more information, call 888-888-4532 or go to ikea.com. It is my favorite time of morning. It's time to spill some GMT. Let's talk about it. Get ready, you guys. Queen Latifah is getting her own red chair. NBC announced the Grammy-winning musician and actress will join the coaching panel on The Voice for season 30 this fall, alongside Riley Green, as well as returning coaches Kelly Clarkson and Adam Levine. The upcoming season will mark Latifah's The Voice debut, and it'll be a busy autumn for the UNITY rapper, who will also be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And she's in her personality era right now, her TV personality era, as she gears up to host the 2026 American Music Awards. I'm really excited to see her in all these different roles, but I think she'll bring a degree of diversity in her music knowledge as well to The Voice. A lot of fans associate her with R&B and rap, as they should, but she said she also loves to dabble in country and mentioned to Kelly Clarkson she loves Charlie Daniels' The Devil Went Down to Georgia. She was also a big fan of former country band duo Florida Georgia Line and added, quote, "I think country music is really leaning into so many other genres now. I think it's pulling from a little hip hop, it's pulling from a little R&B maybe," end quote. we're really excited to see her do her thing in this new space. But also, I mean, gosh, did you see that B-roll? I mean, she does not age. She looks great. Also, really sad I didn't get to see her at the Met Gala this year. She brings it. Her stylist, T. All right, let's switch gears because I want to have enough time to talk about this one right here. I know you see that. Jamie Foxx is not becoming an empty nester anytime soon. The singer and actor's girlfriend, Alice Huckstep, is pregnant and expecting the couple's first child together. This will be Jamie's third, in addition to his daughter's 17-year-old Annalise and 32-year-old Corinne. Now, the couple's latest milestone comes over a year after they reunited back in April 2025, following a breakup in that January of 2025. And so prior to their brief time apart, Jamie and Alice confirmed their romance back in August of 2022. So I would like to point out that Alice is currently 31 years old, which makes her younger than his oldest daughter, Corinne, who I said was 32. Mind you, Corinne just got married, as you can see right there. So I'm sure within the next year or so, she'll probably pop up with a baby as well. So the baby of Jamie Foxx will be the uncle or aunt of his daughter's baby, but they'll be the same age. Very interesting, which is not abnormal. I guess that happens in regular families too, but I would be upset if my daddy was dating somebody who was younger than me. I can't get with the program. I'm going to give him a pass though, because after all of his health struggles and all the things that he had to overcome, maybe this is very much like a midlife crisis, but like, I survived. Let me put more into the world, my legacy. I don't know. What do you think? I'm happy for them either way. A baby is a blessing regardless of the fact of how it came, but dating someone and having a baby with somebody younger than your oldest daughter is just, I mean, that's just asking for family tension at holidays. That's just my take on it. Mind you, he was almost off scot-free because his second daughter is 17, about to turn 18, but he gets to start all over again. Congrats to them both. That is your tea for the day. Let's keep the entertainment going. It's time for your Live Nation lineup, and plenty of music artists are scheduled to perform on stages across DFW. First up is Demi Lovato. She is making a Not That Deep tour stop at the American Airlines Center. You can see the Sorry Not Sorry singer along with Adele on May 22nd. And on May 24th, MGK and Wiz Khalifa join forces for the Lost Americana tour at Dos Equis Pavilion. You don't want to miss that. And then later on, May 29th, Dickies Arena is the place to be as Alex Warren along with Nat and Alex Wolf come together for the Finding Family on the Road tour. Now looking ahead to some dates in June for fans who are ready to rock Yellow Card with Newfound Glory and Plain White Tees will be at the Pavilion at Toyota Music Factory on June 5th. And Luke Bryan's Word on the Street tour makes its way to Dickies Arena on June 11th. The country artist will be there with Lane Gardner, Carly Scott Collins, Shane Prophet, and DJ Rock. And that wraps up our Live Nation lineup. Make sure you scan that QR code that's on your screen right there for more information and tour dates. Enjoy.
Wardrobe for our hosts is sponsored by Dillard's at North Park Center.
I'm doing my thing like you, girl. I'm trying to get my cha-cha on one last time. Show us something.
You got it, girl, because we are definitely here. I'm with my boy Sergey. Check it out. We're at Studio 22 Dallas, and I'm telling you right now, this has been such a kick in the pants. I have had an absolute blast. For people who are starting the wedding planning process and they do want to have a choreographed dance included in their wedding or reception, how soon should they be planning on that?
Well, depending on the complexity of the routine, we usually recommend at least 3 months out, I would say, especially if it's a destination wedding and they need to leave way before that. So give yourself plenty of time.
3 months, people, 3 months, in order to really cut a rug like these folks have been able to do. And one of the things that you were telling me is that when it comes to the wedding planning process, there's so many details. And let's face it, most of the times the ladies have all that, the colors, the dress, you name it, the flowers. But this is something where the couple really can join together and participate in when it comes to wedding planning, and that's special.
It is special, yeah. And I think guys live that vicariously, all the flowers and all the planning through the women, but definitely when they go into dance lessons, there's that cheesy saying, maybe, Courtney, that once you dance, all the problems go away. And this is exactly what they experience here. They come in, they dance, they get to have a moment to themselves, tune out all the bustle, all the preparations, table seating, where each family is going to go, and
They
whatnot,
can really
and
just
just
enjoy
connect.
themselves. You know what? I say what we're going to do is we're going to dance our way out of this. One more time, Sergey. What
Let's
do you think?
do that.
All right? I'm ready. Woo!
Let's do it again.
I tell you, Sergey, you make anybody look good with this. Woo, I love it, my friend. So you're saying you've done this for many, many years?
Women love dipping,
They love to dip. They love that dramatic end. This has been a kick in the pants, and I feel a little sorry for Erin that she's not been able to enjoy this with me.
She's going to have to come back
But
later.
this might be something that I'll consider doing. I can see the two of us, Erin, as a matter of fact, maybe having some fun doing a different segment here at Studio 22 Dallas. I do want to encourage you, as you heard 3 months out, that's what you need in order to plan that choreographed dance. Let's take it out one more time with something dramatic, shall we? Woo! Thank you so much, Sergey. This has been so much fun. Erin, I wish you were with me, but I know you've been having fun in the studio.
I'm having so much fun in the studio. Look at my girl. Come on. Spin. Yes. We got salsa moves in here too. Hold on. Let me dip you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yup, yes indeed. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today on GMT. We had so much fun with you. Hopefully you enjoyed us as well. If you missed anything from today's show, remember you can always watch GMT on your own time on the free to download WFA Plus streaming app. You can catch the replay at 1 p.m. on Plus, but also on our sister station, KFAA Channel 29. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow, and we're cha-chaing our way right into Thursday. See you guys later.